Good morning and welcome back to a new video and welcome to our last day in Vietnam. So this is our last day of our 14-day series traveling around North Vietnam. And when we left you yesterday, we had just arrived in Hanoi. Now Hanoi hasn't been our favorite city so far, but we really want to change that. So we are on our way to a walking tour to learn a bit more about the city.
Let's go.
We have made it to the meeting point of our walking tour. We are just waiting for the tour guide. Now we always like to do a walking tour in each city we go to because we find that it actually helps us appreciate the city or the country a lot more because you learn a lot about their history, their culture. As I said, we've been to Hanoi a couple of times and it just seems very chaotic and very stressful, but I'm sure there is a lot to love. So on our last day, we wanted to make sure that we were learning a bit more about the city.
Hope it's okay for you, long legs. Okay. Or have you heard I would say thank you in Vietnam after a few days here, a few weeks?
Yeah.
Say thank you here like perfectly or properly. We say cảm ơn. It's like two different words separately to cảm ơn. Here we say it's not all. So people normally say it very fast and it sounds like come on, which means shut up here. Come on, shut up. Cảm ơn, we thank you. Right. Cost for tourists, people will say like for here means prostitute. So when you order noodles here, make sure that's phở, not pho. Otherwise, something else will come, not noodles. Okay? What you want, maybe that's what you want. Okay?
No, it's amazing. It's really good.
Tom is trying a hot chocolate with egg instead of milk.
Egg. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh my god.
So thick.
Is it nice?
Yeah. I haven't even got to the hot chocolate yet. Look, how thick it is. I haven't even got to the hot chocolate.
You're just drinking egg.
So as you know, coffee is a huge part of their culture here in Vietnam. And we actually just learned that Brazil produces the most coffee, and then it's Vietnam, and then it's Colombia. So we didn't realize that Vietnam was actually second in the world for producing coffee, which is pretty insane.
Yeah.
But they do love it over here, so it does make sense.
Yeah, they also have egg coffee, which Tom did try in Da Nang, so it would be a couple of videos back. The reason they have egg coffee is when the French were over here, they brought over normal coffee with milk, but Vietnam was a bit poorer then, so they didn't actually have milk, but they had lots of chickens and eggs, so they used eggs as the
to whip
milk.
up the egg, yeah, as the foam and as the milk. So that's where it came from, which is pretty cool. Right, let's try it. Let's give it a go. Good. Good. Very nice. Mung bean. It's wrapped in sugar and pastry. It's like a donut. Yeah.
Where is she taking us?
I will drop you here. All right.
Can we trust that?
And here you can count how many electric boxes, meaning that how many families stay here. 4 on this side and 2 on that side with a name tags. So 6 families stay here. Each family, they may have like 30, 40 square meters maximum, 400 square feet. Bedroom, living room, kitchen, toilet all together. And each family here will normally have 4 people, parents and 2 kids. Electric wire system look very safe, right? There's no fire escape. This is the only entrance. Let's say 1 square meter here, or 10 square feet here in Bill Quarter. Do you know how much does this cost? From 30,000 to 40,000 US. That's the price. Wow. If we convert this money to Vietnamese dong, it will be like $1 billion for a square meter or 10 square feet. That's why we call people here like billionaire.
We've just stepped into a massive market where they make all of the clothes, and you can see all of the materials behind us, but this place is huge. It goes on for miles, both in front of me and sideways as well. Look at all of the ladies rolling it up here. So as you know, they sell a lot of fake goods over here, and I was just saying to the lady that every other shop is a fake shop. Sells North Face, Adidas, Nike, and she was saying that it actually is illegal here, but because so many people do it and it is so many people's livelihoods, that the government just let it pass because they know it's only happening in their country. You're not allowed to take the fake goods out of the country, so because they only do it in Vietnam, then they allow it. So that's why there are so many fake stores, which is, yeah, really, really interesting, actually.
It's a question we've been dying to know for ages, and we finally found out the reason why.
Yeah, it's because this is probably, of all the cities we've travelled to, this is the one that has the most fake designer stores. Like every other one is yeah, crazy, but that's why. And because it supports their economy as a country, and so even though it is technically illegal, they kind of just get away with it, really. It's fascinating. Right, we just finished a very quick lunch. We didn't film any of it because we're too busy chatting away with the people that we just met.
They were such lovely people.
Such lovely people.
So we're going to give them away because they did subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. So Scott and Annika, if you're watching, hello. Great to meet you guys. As well as the American girls as well, they were lovely. So we always meet good people on the walking tour. So yeah. Anyway, the walking tour was amazing.
Already are both feeling like we like Hanoi a lot better than before we did the walking tour. We feel like we can appreciate the chaos and, you know, just everything that Hanoi has to offer. So a really great morning, actually.
Really good, yeah.
After a quick little rest at the hotel, we have decided to head out for a luxury spa treatment, which is really, really needed. 1, after the Hajjan Loop, and 2, obviously in Asia, it's really well known that getting spa treatments and massages is super affordable. And as this is our last day in Vietnam and we're heading back home to the UK tomorrow after a year and a half of having massages twice a week, we are not going to be able to afford to do it as regularly as we are now. So we just have to squeeze in one last one. So let's go to the spa. So this place has the perfect massage for me. It is a nourishing hair wash followed by a hot stone massage and a facial. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better.
No, it's exactly what we need after the Hajjan Loop.
100%. It's slightly more expensive than the ones we usually book. It's 1.2 million, which is probably about £35-40. but it's 100 minutes worth of massage time, and it's in a bit more of a luxurious spa, so still compared to the UK, it's still a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for this. Obviously the camera is going away now, we can't film whilst we're getting the massage, so we will see you in a few seconds. We've now finished at the spa, and that was incredible. It felt so luxurious. It's just all the small extra things they do, like they gave you a heating pad to lie onto your tummy and underneath your back and underneath your neck and on your eyes, which was so nice, wasn't it?
Super nice.
It was so relaxing. We ended with a blow dry and just feel great. However, now we are in a massive rush. We want to get to Train Street. Our walking tour guide said there's trains that go past at 9 p.m, but the cafe that we are wanting to go to says that the last train goes past at 20 past 8. So it's going to be a bit tight, and we are really, really hoping to see a train go past on Train Street. But it seems to be that no one really knows when the trains go. They just sort of happen.
Everyone said a different time.
So. Everyone said a different time. Now we might miss it, but fingers crossed, we don't.
Gonna go anyway.
We're going to go anyway and manifest that we can see a train go by.
Choo-choo.
We made it to Train Street. We have got here on time, 8 o'clock. The train is meant to come at 20 past 8, but they do tell you to arrive at least 20 minutes before, if not half an hour before. We actually didn't realise the cafe that I'd seen on TikTok closes at 8. I actually had no idea, and bless her, she stayed open for us, which does mean that we have got a really great view and it's not super crowded. Almost the other way, it's like a ghost
it's completely
town.
dead. There's a few people sitting down, but I just had this expectation, this vision, that both sides of the track were going to be like full of people. There was going to be music, there was going to be lights, and it was going to be a bit of a spectacle. Well, we saw something that said there was a train at 9 and a train at 9:30 and a train at 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas this timetable here,
Behind us.
says that the last train was 10 to 8, which was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But she says there's one at 20 past. And as we said earlier, everyone that we've asked says a different time. So
It's really, really
it's been
hard to
quite
find out.
confusing.
Yeah, and then when you look on social media, it says that you can't walk down the track yourself. You have to get escorted to a restaurant. So we were getting a bit panicked about that, thinking we've got to make sure we have a booking. It's all been a little bit confusing. But I wonder whether there's another section that's a bit busier.
They're all closing up. They're all taking their
Yeah.
chairs off this side, packing
Yeah.
them away. So, I thought it was a bit of a better to come at night because then it's all lit up.
Yeah.
And,
I think
now.
originally I did want to come during the daytime, but our walking tour guide, as amazing as she was, she did say, and not even just her, other people said it was better to come at night time and see the lights and things. So that's what we thought we'd do, just so we could get the massage in during the day. But I mean, at least we're going to get a great view of the train.
Yeah.
So,
If it comes.
so there's that.
Monday morning blues. I open my eyes and I'm greeted by a cute little smile. The world.
So if you order a beer, they take the cap and then they put it onto the actual train track, and then they give you that cap as a souvenir once a train has gone over it. So I don't actually know what it does. Does it squash it or something?
Flattens
It flattens it. Yeah, I would imagine so. So
You kind of come out
And then
with
you-
almost like a coin.
yeah, so it comes out like a flat coin, and then you take that home as a souvenir. It's pretty nice because it actually says Hanoi on the cap, because I got the Hanoi beer. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's crazy that there's people that actually live here as well on these streets, in these buildings. Like this is their home. Every day they must get so bored of it.
I'm too scared to turn around. I actually we're alive.
Got to find my beer cap. It is. Here it is. Look how thin that is.
Show me the front. Oh, a little
See the
souvenir.
back?
Oh.
So yeah, that's a nice little souvenir for Train Street. Cheers.
All right, so
That was definitely worth it. That's good fun.
did you get that? It was really cool. It was really cool. But our lady needs to go, so we are going to walk and drink our drinks. So that's it then. That is Train Street.
We've walked right to the end.
Yep.
Well, you could still walk up the tracks, but that's the actual station. So.
Yeah, and there's no like cafes or shops down there, so it's a lot shorter than I thought.
Yeah, it's not very.
It wasn't as long as I thought it would be, but I do think there's 2 train streets in Hanoi, but I think this one's the more popular one from my understanding. But I definitely thought it was longer, and I definitely thought it'd be more busy. It's not busy.
Not as busy, yeah. Maybe it's busy during the day.
Yeah,
or
I would have thought
it's Friday
so.
night. You think it would be busy? But I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
yeah. Who knows? Because we were confused on the times as well, so maybe everybody else was. Because our cafe said the last train was at 22:08. That train just came, that was 20 past 8. And then we walked up a bit more, and there was another coffee shop that had another timetable list, and the last train on that was 10:30. And then we spoke to the cafe owner, he said 10. So I don't know, I don't think anybody
It's
knows.
so confusing. I think
A lot of people said it was confusing before, but it actually is.
I think my only tip would be just
Just to get
Bring
here,
it
get
and
a
hope for the
beer, get
best.
an egg coffee, and just sit and wait
hope
for
for
a
the
few
best.
hours.
Yeah, bring a pack of cards,
Yeah.
chill. That would be my only tip.
Easy.
I don't really feel like I've got any other tips for it, to be honest.
No. That concludes this video. We're going to end it here on Train Street. Thank you so much for watching. This is our final day of our 2-week backpacking trip around North Vietnam, where we've daily vlogged it every single day for the last 2 weeks, which is pretty crazy.
And it's also our final day of our 1.5-year trip abroad. We are flying back to the UK tomorrow.
Really early tomorrow morning.
We-
And we left the UK in November 2023.
We can't
So,
believe that
pretty
it's finally
insane.
comes to an end. It's definitely not the end of our travels, it's just the end for now. It kind of feels surreal, but it also feels like the right time to go home and see friends and family and dogs.
But having said that, there are a ton of more videos coming out. So that is not the end of
No.
the videos on this channel
So
at
make
all.
sure you subscribe, because there's still
100%.
some content that we haven't yet released and we will be releasing in the next few weeks.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
stay tuned. We're also going to be releasing guides, ultimate guides. So if you're interested in coming to any of these places, you definitely want to subscribe to see those. So thank you so much for joining us on this whole 1.5 years. It's been incredible, and we will see you next time.
So drop us a comment down below if you've been to Train Street and you found this confusing or not. I don't know, maybe it's just us. Hit the subscribe button for more videos, and all of the guides that we said are coming out as well, and for future content, because we are not stopping here.
No.
And hit that like button, and then we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.